because I gotta redo a tier list. Okay. It's so close to summer. Anyways, welcome to my live stream. Check this out. As a Lego, anyone who does any type of Lego content or messes with Lego at all would know how fun and impressive this is. You see this box of random shit? Box of everything random. I made this in like an hour. Fully articulate limbs. Like I didn't even have... You see these pieces? I didn't even have enough of these. With this arm, I had to completely... Look at this. Like, I didn't have enough for the shoulder piece. So I had to improvise. And look at how well I did that! I'm like that! I gotta stop screaming. There's people downstairs. My door is open. They gonna think I'm panicking. But I'm hanging that up on my wall. He like that. Yeah! I'm like that. Anyways, what's new? I have an animation channel. I've been so excited to just spout that out. Okay? Because since I've been yay high, I've been wanting to be a YouTuber. And thank you for 100 subscribers, by the way. I'm really happy about that, because that shows that I'm being seen, and that's what I want to be. I mean, that's not really what I want, but like, you know, I enjoy being seen. It's like, it's a plus. Anyways, but animation channel, let's get back on topic. For that one, I posted a video on it already. And then I think I put the channel URL in my post. I posted it in my post, so it's not gonna be in a video. Except it is because, no, I made a video short and a post about it. Y'all can find it anywhere on this channel. Yeah, impressive for me. That is impressive. Because I am horrible at drawing, and that took me like less than 5 minutes. Because don't get me wrong, animation is time consuming, but the way I do it, I'm just drawing stick figures, let's be honest. So that's gonna make some progress. I'm not drawing any better than that. That's where I peak. I'm not an animator. I'm not gonna be an animator. No. But I am going to be doing animations, even though I'm not an animator. This kind of doesn't make sense, but you know, who cares? I do have a story for that. Some kid tried to fight me last week, and I'm just gonna make the story about that. And then for my reactions channel, which is coming out soon, I have a video already set for it. So that's just, I feel like that's the channel that's just gonna peak, because I'm gonna be watching other popular people, and other people are gonna be like, oh, who's this kid reacting to this one person who's really popular? It could go either way. Honestly, I don't care. But on the other side, why else would I be doing this? Other than for the love of the game. So that's news. And I spent 4 minutes talking about it. I'm gonna spend another minute talking about it. Because it don't take that long to talk about news if you're quick with it. What else is new? I guess I really be like that sometimes. Because I'll be explaining something and it'll just be done. Because it's been explained. I really am like that. So now, instead of explaining it more, because there ain't nothing else to explain, now I gotta redo a tier list. Because my last video, I think my mom had called me, and the video, the audio got cut out midway through, so now I gotta redo it. So starting that off, we got... Well, first I gotta say what type of tier list it is. So I'm ranking superheroes based off of how powerful they are. I'm gonna do superheroes first, and then villains is gonna be a part 2. So we got S tier, unstoppable. A tier, great power. Shut up. B tier, superhero. C tier, just a normal hero like Batman or something like that. D tier, weak, and F tier, human. What is 7 equals C? I'm gonna ignore that. So, starting off, when we think of superheroes, who's the first person we think of? It's not a rhetorical question. Someone write down, what's the first superhero you think of when you think superhero? What is the first superhero that comes to your mind when I say superhero? Wow, everyone left. The correct answer is Superman. I don't know. I don't care if you first think of Black Panther or Batman or Raven or even Steve. The answer is Superman. I don't care how you think. Superman is the easy S tier. Okay? He is a demigod, okay? Even though he gets his ass kicked on a daily, that's just because his people is he's just got really powerful enemies. Like Darkseid, Doomsizer, whatever the fuck his name. No way it's his name a Beyblade. Doomsizer would wreck his shit, by the way. But Superman is an easy S tier, unstoppable. Because without Kryptonite, what the fuck are we gonna do? Who else is next? We might as well go with his counterpart, Batman. I said B tier. If I'm being honest, without his plot armor and prep time, he really is just a rich version of, what was his name? Johnny something. From Cobra Kai and Karate Kid. The first Karate Kid movie, what was his name? I'm just calling him Johnny. He's a rich version of Johnny. He can take a hit, and he gives harder hits. And he's badass. But he's just a rich version of that. Oh, by the way, how could I forget? I'm ranking these people off of 3 things. How powerful their powers are, their feats, and, what's something else? Feats, power, and intelligence. So strength, power, and no. God damn it. The strength of their power, their intelligence, and their feats. Superman is S tier because his power. He's pretty freaking smart. And his feats, he's Superman. He don't need feats. Batman, however, he don't got power, so that automatically put him in F tier. But then we have to give him the benefit of the doubt. His feats are insane. Insane. I'm not talking about no comic book things. I'm talking about movies. These are all characters from movies and shows. Batman killed Superman. Superman is S tier. That automatically brings him up to S tier. And he's smart. I should have put him in S tier. But I put him in B tier because he has no powers. Which really brought him down 2 tiers. Who's next? The Flash. Let's be honest. The Flash is a B tier. Okay. For a forensic scientist, he's stupid. He's dumb. How? He's dumb. He's dumb. He's book smart, but he's got no common sense. And his ability is he can only run fast. I'm not talking about none of that other BS like time travel. That's not an ability that he has. That's just something he can do. That's like Batman shooting Superman with a laser gun. Oh, he has the power of lasers. No, he doesn't! That is something he just can do. Because he has something to help him do that. All his power is super speed. Nothing else. I hate when people are like, oh, he can time travel. That's only a superpower. If it's not super speed or anything else leading up to that power, that is something branching off of his main power, which is super speed. And his feats bring him up by a lot. If it was just super speed, I would have put him in like C tier. You know, a hero. And then he's stupid, so let's bring him down to D tier. But the things he's done with that speed, in the movies at least, that brings him up to B tier. That brings him up 2 tiers. Who's next? Green Lantern is C tier. He is so powerful, but he doesn't know how to use that power. King Shark was more useful with that ring than he was. I'm talking about the game version. I should only be talking about the movie version. Even though I've never seen the movie. Kind of don't want to. Kind of don't care. From what I know about him, he's just not good at using his power, which automatically brings him down to D tier, weak. So he's stupid. He has no feats that I know of, and the only reason why he's above D tier is because of his power, which he doesn't even know how to use. Next up is Wonder Woman. We're putting her in A tier. If it weren't for the fact that her only power is basically super strength, if she had even the slightest more ability, if she had even one more power, doesn't even matter what power it was. It could be something as useless as, it could be something as useless as self-destruction. And she still would have made it to S tier. The reason why she didn't is because her feats, I don't know any. No, she took on Superman. That's one of the best feats ever. That brings her up to S tier. She's smart as hell. That's another S tier quality. But her powers bring her down. It's just super strength, basically. I really wish she had some extra power like flight. But she doesn't, that I know of. Who's next? Robin. My bad. I missed him. He's B tier with Batman. Let's be honest. Movie Robin? I don't think Robin has movies unless it's like with the Teen Titans. Either way, he's a menace. He's smart. He's got no powers. But he can box. Which automatically makes him B tier. If you're not ass, you're automatically going to be at least C tier. While we're on the topic of the Teen Titans, let's go with Cyborg next. That's D tier. Remember when Superman got revived? He started pushing him, right? He was like, oh, this is useless. I need to start doing something else. I'm going to get my ass pummeled. You want to know what this absolute buffoon does? He pulls out baby arms and starts hitting him with those. I cannot tell you how much I cried because this man has the ability to be as powerful as Blue Beetle, which is my favorite DC character, by the way, next to Green Lantern if he wasn't so useless. He has the power to be as powerful as Blue Beetle. And Blue Beetle's a kid. Cyborg is too, but Blue Beetle, oh my god. Blue Beetle is better. Speaking of Blue Beetle, that's an A tier. Okay. His powers, or his suit. I'm going to say his suit is a power, because it's basically connected to him. He can't take it off. Actually, matter of fact, let me just finish talking about Cyborg, okay? Cyborg, attached to him, I kind of has a power. That brings him up to at least C tier, right? He's smart. He's connected to a computer. That's B tier, right? But he is useless. He has no feats whatsoever. I can't think of anything. So I'm automatically putting him in D tier. Beast Boy, he's even worse. Beast Boy is a D tier, weak. Granted, he's not human, but all he does is turn into animals. Granted, that's better than F tier, but at the same time, that's not hero quality. If you turn into a cheetah to take down this 10-foot mechanical masterpiece, it's not gonna work. If you become a freaking T-Rex, you are still only flesh and blood. That thing is a psychotic robotic machine. His powers are kind of useless, and he's dumb, and he has no feats. Only reason why he's not F tier is because he's not human. Next up, we got Raven, the daughter of Lucifer himself, which is already a feat in itself, already bringing her up to C tier. Her powers are absolutely obnoxious in power, which brings her up to A tier. And she is the daughter of Lucifer. She has infinite knowledge, which automatically brings her to S tier. And then we have Starfire. Starfire is a very weird case, because she has the potential to be as strong as Superman, maybe even stronger. But because of her lack of hostility and lack of intelligence and lack of feats, she's automatically just B tier. Again, the potential to be as strong as Superman, but let's be honest, she does not have that aggression. Alright, so who is GOG? Who is GOG, dog? Oh, speaking of humans, Arrow. Green Arrow. D tier. Despite him being human, he's basically Batman, but with a bow and arrow. That's it. Because I'm pretty sure he is rich, too. According to the show. But he's not really as rich as Batman. Batman's a trillionaire. This guy's like just in the millions, if that. Still though, he's really, really, really smart. He's super smart. No powers, but his feats aren't too bad. He boxes with Slade. Slade's a pretty badass character. A super soldier. So, he's D tier. He ain't nothing too special. In fact, he's lower than nothing too special. But he has a few feats. He has a few wins under his belt. So I respect him. Hawk? No. Shazam. C tier. He's right next to Green Lantern. If he was not 14 years old, he would have been so much higher. I'm lying. He only would have been B tier. Let's be honest. His powers are kind of weak. He just has super strength, and when he says Shazam, he gets struck by lightning. Kind of useless. I mean, not useless, but like, there's better. So C tier. He has no feats, and he's kind of dumb, but his powers make up for it. Who's next? Who is next? Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle's next. I haven't done him yet. That's a Blue Beetle. So with Blue Beetle, I'm gonna count his suit as his power, because even though technically it is not a superpower, it's connected to him and shut up. It's connected to him, and I'm just gonna count that. So his power automatically B tier. I'd say he's decently smart since he's connected to an AI an intelligent AI, not like Siri or Alexa, which are dumb as hell, but like a real AI that has actual intelligence. That brings him up to A tier. But he has no feats that I'm aware of, so he's just staying in A tier. Lou B. We're getting out of the topic of DC because I'm getting tired of it. We moving on to Marvel. Iron Man is next. Where did I put him at? Where did I put him at? Oh no. Oh, Iron Man. He's A tier. Let me think about this, okay? Again, I'm ranking them off of 3 things: how smart they are, their superpower, how powerful it is, and their feats. He has no powers except for the suit. Oh, by the way, all these people they don't have any extra abilities, just them and what they have on their back. Iron Man, I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty powerful too. He's super smart, top-notch feats, and what else? Smart, top-notch feats. Crap. What was the third one? Oh, and his suit's powerful as hell. He's got a tiny arc reactor, which is freaking powerful. Who's up next? My dog, my man, my goat, War Machine. I put him at B tier. He's just Iron Man, but no arc reactor and with different, maybe less evolved arc reactor, and instead of plasma blasters, it's guns. I'm not mad at it. In fact, I think it's more badass, but it doesn't make him more powerful. So I put him at B tier. Powers, aka the suit, which he can't walk without the suit anymore because he got paralyzed by Vision. He's still paralyzed. Doctor Strange gotta fix him. He need to get fixed. Anyways. Yeah, who's GOG? Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. I put them at B tier too. Because it's just them and themselves. And let's be honest, their feats, I'd say they're even better than it's better than anything Black Panther. No, better than anything Doctor Strange has done. I don't know, but they still have a pretty decent feats. Guardians of the Galaxy combined, they're still kind of dumb, but they're funny, and it works. But if we're being honest, they're a good B tier. They ain't no hero, they're a superhero. Who's next? Nick Fury. I'm putting him at D tier weak. Because even though F tier is human and he's human, he's still above average human, which puts him at weak. Hawkeye is also in weak because he's Hawkeye. And in F tier we got Ant-Man and Black Widow. Because at least Hawkeye has a bow and arrow. Black Widow doesn't have anything but tasers. And Ant-Man can just grow and shrink. And let's be honest, we can still kind of kick his ass. Even if he's... Granted, if he grows, it's going to be a lot harder to defeat him. But... really, it's not going to do nothing for him in the end. Captain America is an easy A tier. First off, his powers is basically... He's a super soldier, okay? That's a power in itself. He's super smart, and his feats are pretty good, too. The Hulk is another A tier, because he's Hulk, that's his power. Really dumb, really dumb. I'm not counting Bruce Banner in this. He's really dumb. Super strength, and his feats are boxing with Thanos. Getting his ass beat, but he still boxes with him. He still rocks him a little bit. Doctor Strange, ow. Doctor Strange is an easy A tier. Well, hold up. Doctor Strange with the Time Stone is S tier. But without, he's still A tier. Because power-wise, power scale goes up with the Power Stone. But without it, it kind of goes down. And everything else is the same. Spider-Man's next. He's another A tier. Really powerful, really smart, and his feats are pretty fucking impressive. Black Panther, his power is a Black Panther. He's really smart, and his feats are he defeated another Black Panther. That puts him at another A tier. Is that everyone? Oh, Thor is S tier unstoppable because 1, he's the god of thunder, which is a feat in itself. 2, he has the power of thunder. Not only is he a god, but he's a god of thunder, so. His feats, killing Thanos. And stopping and beating his sister, which was tough as hell. And then we got Wanda, which is another S tier. She is a reality bender. I don't care how stupid you are or how bad you've been in fights. She's a reality warper. Automatically, she is just like that. Now, getting off of the topic of DC and Marvel, we're moving on to Invincible. Now we're going on a new territory, which I haven't gone over yet. We got Mark Grayson, which is an easy A tier. Think about it. He's a Viltrumite, but he doesn't know how to use his powers yet because I'm not going off the comic versions. You know, the comics and the show are very the same, but I don't care. I'm not doing the comic version. Anyways, yeah, he just doesn't know how to use his powers yet. If he did, he'd be a good S tier. Who's next? We're gonna go with Eve, another reality warper. So that's obviously a S tier. Don't care. If you can warp reality, it doesn't matter who you are. What's another major? Rex? Rex is a good B tier. Don't get me wrong, he took down the Mark variant. He took on the Lizard League by himself. That's kind of it, though. I know the amount of glazers are going to say, oh, he's S tier, he's S tier. Just because he's the GOAT doesn't mean he's the best. I know GOAT stands for greatest of all time, but, like, I really don't care. GOAT is just a term that it used to mean the greatest of all time. Nowadays, it's just something people use to glaze. That term used to mean something, and it doesn't anymore. Not really. Who you got next? Living? There's only 2 major ones I can think of. No one cares about Immortal. Immortal is a D tier. Immortal's D tier. He gets his ass kicked every fight. Duplicate and another D tier. Just because she just always gets her ass beat. The Ant-Man girl in Invincible, I don't know her name, so I'm not going to mention her. The slimy alien guy, Martian. I'm going to call him MM, Martian Manhunter, whatever it is. C tier. Yeah, it's a good C tier. He's not as weak as Immortal or Duplicate, but he's not bad. Who is next? Who's still a hero? Oh, yeah, what's his name? The guy who said bruh. I don't know. Yeah, Mark, Debbie. Nolan. What's Nolan's kid's name? I don't know. I'm gonna call him Kid Omni-Man. It's good B tier. That's gonna be it for that universe because I'm done talking about it. That's gonna be it for all 3 universes, if I'm being no. I'm gonna rank the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and then I'm done. First off, we got Leo. That's a good B tier. That is a good B tier. Same thing with Raphael. I don't know how to spell Raphael. Don't matter. Donnie and Mikey, though, go down to C tier. That's it. I'm done. My phone's at 6% and I'm tired.